Hi, I'm Nathan. I love to optimize health, mindset, dopamine stimulation, and utilize business systems to grow businesses fast. G'day guys, welcome to another episode of where we explore different business concepts and business growth ideas. We have something totally different for you today, and someone very, very different. This is so unique. This next little interview will be quite surprising. So I've got a guy who I connected with through LinkedIn, and he grabbed my attention and just blew me away with his completely different outreach strategy that he did. So he came to us and he actually sent me a video, and I missed the first video that he sent me, but he sent me a video of him rebuilding my website, like literally rebuilding my websites and talking me through, okay, I've got to change this, I've got to do this, I've got to do that to make my website better. Now, we get so many people spamming us saying, your website's terrible, I can rebuild it, and I'm the one, right, to do that. Well, this young gentleman came from a totally different perspective, and it just blew me away. And so much so that I said to him, mate, you got to join our team. You got to be part of our team. So Frank Emesinwa, hopefully I've got that fairly accurate, is get this, a 16-year-old in Nigeria, and is just doing things totally different. And he's working outside of the box, not the usual sort of marketing strategies that I've ever seen. So, mate, Frank is here with us right now. Welcome to the podcast, buddy.
Good day, guys. Good day. I'm very happy to be here, man. I'm very happy. Yeah, so I'm Frank from Nigeria, from the eastern part of Nigeria, and I'm a web developer and also web designer. I blend psychology and UI UX design together to create something that is out of the box. Yeah.
So let's go into that, mate. There's a lot to unpack just even with that. So you're a web builder, so that's a web designer, and you integrate psychology, which is absolutely amazing, into what you do. So explain a little bit more about the psychology. Actually, let's go right back to the start. Tell me more about your outreach strategy, because in all the years that I've been spammed by people and approached by people, and by the way, I don't classify you as a spammer, but we get so much spam, and then we get your amazing outreach strategy that you did to connect with one of our businesses. And tell me more about the outreach strategy. And by the way, your accent, it might be a little bit challenging to understand. So speak nice and clearly and slowly for us plebs out there. All right. Go ahead.
So my pitch strategy is called reverse strategy. You get? So I use mainly 5 psychological aspects, which is first one is that I don't pitch ideas, I pitch proofs. You get? Because when you show the solution before they ask, you have already won the sales. You get? When I show my client a solution to his problem, I have already won the sales. There's no much of, whether I'm legit, whether I'm really good at what I'm doing. The proof is already there. You get? And secondly, I bring about fear of missing out. Fear of missing out isn't just about marketing buzzwords. It's how I get brand to notice me without asking for anything first. I bring the vision to them. I bring it from the future to the present. You get? So I'm not just designing websites. I'm designing feelings. I'm designing reactions. And I'm designing trust. Everything. I make sure everything is deliberately done specifically for that client. And visibility creates opportunity, so that's why I build in public. I don't just do that in secret. I build it in public so that it will give, I will have much more accountability. They will trust me more. You get? So that is one of the things about my strategy. That is one of the things about my strategy. So people are bombarded with speed, just like what you said. What stands out right now is action. When you create value in public, document it. People come to you, not the other way around, not you going to them. You get? So me, build trust before the first DM. You get me? I build trust before the first DM. When my work is visible and the process is transparent, I'm no longer a stranger to you. You get? So when I want to, reach out to a particular business owner, what do? I make sure it is being built in public. The process is transparent, and it will make me. You will not see me as a spammer, just like you said. You will not see me as anybody, but you see me as somebody who is capable of moving your brand from where it is right now to the next level. Are you getting me?
I love that, mate, and I love that the fact that you're building trust and you're focusing on building trust, because as you've said to us, what how did you put it? We're bringing the future to the present, something like that. So most people, when they're reaching out, cold calling for new business, they are saying, "I can do this. I can give you this. I can give you that." What you're doing is saying, "I've done this. I've already done this. This is me. This is the work. This is my skill set." Yeah,
Exactly.
and I love it. It's such a powerful way of cutting through, because literally, as I say, over the years, you are the only person that's ever done this, and you're the only ones we've ever seen reach out and say, "Here's your website. I have already rebuilt it." Now, doing that, Frank, that must take a heck of a lot of time, because it's so much easier to write an email, spam 10,000 people and say, "We can rebuild your website." But you're not doing that. Tell me about the time that it takes investing in, and why you choose to invest so much time into one person rather than getting your message out to 10,000.
So before I pitch to a particular, just to pitch to a particular business, it takes me up to 5 to 3 days just to prepare my preps before I could pitch to a particular business. Now, this is the reason. It is very, very important you know this. It is more better pitch to one job with an high quality pitch strategy than to pitch with 100 jobs with something that is low quality. You get? Instead of pitching with low quality framework, I pitch with something very high that there is no way you can, not accept it. I make sure that it takes me 3 days. From first of all, I will research. The first day I will research about your business. Then the second day, I will get to know you better, like your post on your LinkedIn. This is to make you, notice me. You get? Then thirdly, I'll start crafting something that is very, very that match with your brand, and I try to understand what you need. Do you need sales? Do you need people to click on a particular button? Do you want leads? What is that particular thing that you need? I will first understand that in order to craft my website to match your taste. Then after that, I will approach you with the project. It makes me speak less. It makes you see me as somebody who is not just like every other person, and I back the job immediately. So one quality pitch is more better than 100 less quality pitch, So that is the reason why I do that.
Yeah, mate, that makes so much sense. And because we're all just rushing to get the next lead out there, rather than drilling down and honing in on a particular client and really showing our full expertise. So you just completely stand out. It sounds like it's a much more significant investment in time.
Yeah.
It sounds like, you're, oh, we've got some really bad feedback here. I don't know why. But it sounds like it's a great investment in time. And does it pay off for you, Frank? Are you getting results from it?
Of course, I train myself in my school from the money I get from it. So it pays me a lot. It pays me because as a young boy from Nigeria, from the eastern part of Nigeria, life is not easy at all. You get, and as a little boy who have no connection, all I have is time, so I have to make use of it. Now, instead of following the crowd who send 100 messages to 100 different businesses, I have to create my own path and follow it, because that will make me stand out. When I'm with multitude, when I'm doing what multitude I'm doing, if I'm doing what multitudes are doing, then I cannot be noticed. For me to be noticed, I have to do something different. So due to the fact I created my path and followed my path, it made me stood out among
Mm.
the crowd. Yeah, so that's it. I had no connection, I had no money. All I have was time. So what do? I have to make use of that factor. I have to make use of time in order to get what I want. I created my path and I believed in myself and I followed the path and it gives me results. And from there, I feed myself, feed my family, and also, train myself in school, reduce the stress from my parents, and they are so happy.
Good on you, buddy. That, mate, if more people were like you out there, it'd be a pretty amazing world. People that are actually just going for it. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what your situation is. I mean, yeah, you're in Nigeria, and no doubt you must have a challenging time. So to be able to,
Yeah.
how did you get that mindset, mate? Where did that come from to think outside of the box?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's just the hardship. It's getting too much that, yeah, I have to think different, because I noticed that one thing you have to know, that a lot of people are doing the same thing. And I thought of it that if I'm doing what everyone is doing, will I even benefit from it? If you are doing what others are doing, you keep on getting the result that they are getting. And for me, their result isn't good enough. So I have to do something different to get a different result. So yeah, that's why I have to think out of the box. I have to think very, very out of the box. Find a way to make my family happy and proud of me. Yeah.
But mate, that's not a standard. You're 16 years old. That is not a standard thing. That's a very advanced mindset. It's not a 16-year-old mindset. Where did that come from?
So actually, all this, I don't know what to say else, but yeah, it's from God.
It's from God.
It's from God. Yeah, yeah, it's from God. I believe in myself. I believe in my journey. I don't care what people think, and it made me stood out. Yeah, it made me stood out. And one more thing, Muhammad Ali says something. He said that age is just a number, and you can be as old as you think you are. So age shouldn't be a limitation to what I can do. It's all
Mm,
about my capability and not the number of age I am. That is just a number. So age
sure.
is just a number. So my mindset can be more older than my age. So that's it. So I believe it's just a number.
Mate, I'm speechless. That doesn't happen too often. That is awesome. It's just so refreshing. I just love it, and that's why I had to say to you, Frank. We had a chat. We after you connected with us, and I had a chat with my business partner James, and I said, mate, we just got to chat to this Frank guy because he's mind blowing. 16, Nigeria, and just smashing it and just doing things differently. So we got to get him involved in the business. So hence we've done that, and we're sort of working together now. So it's a pleasure having you on our team, and it's just awesome. We're just so excited about the fresh perspective you bring to stuff. And as I say, for a 16-year-old, it's just unheard of, let alone any age really, for that matter. So it's
Yeah.
really, really awesome. Yeah. So so tell me a little bit about your family life and your life in, your daily life. You're not going to school at the moment, you said?
No, I'm done with high school already. So I want to go to university. I'm done with high school, so I'm about to go to the university. So basically, right now, I'm just trying to get some money to, advance my education, go to more higher levels. So, and also, yeah, I'm from Nigeria, just as we all know, and things are quite very fucking hard over here. So, very, very hard. We do a lot to survive, but yeah, we give God the glory. We give God the glory, we give God the glory. So I'm from a family of four. So we're only four boys. My dad gave birth to four boys. Um yeah, and each and every one of us, we senior ourselves with five years. And yeah, God is helping us, though we are growing, we are growing. I'm the last born of my family.
So you're the youngest, are you?
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
youngest.
And what are you going to study?
I'm studying computer science. I will study computer science.
Of course you are. Excellent. And what do your brothers do?
Yeah, the one that our firstborn is a business. He sells doors,
Doors?
like Turkish doors, China doors. That is what he sells. He sells doors here in Nigeria. Then my brother, this my second, sells farm product like rice. He sells grains. He sells a lot of those stuffs in the market. Okay.
Right.
So and my third brother, so he's also a computer literate. So he has his own computer shop also here in Nigeria. So that's what we all do. And me, I'm a web developer, web designer, and a strategist, and I do everything remotely at home to help my mom.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Excellent. So actually, we should say on the podcast, if anyone actually wants their website rebuilt, you should get in contact with us, and we'll get Frank to actually send you a pre-built concept of the website, right? At no charge, and if you like it, which we were blown away by his skill set, then you can obviously get him on and get him building your websites for you. So that's awesome, mate. It's such a pleasure. You got to go. Is there someone someone about to mow the lawn there, or you're out in the garden, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just out here looking out the world.
Excellent. Do you want to before we go, do you want to just, because I'm fascinated by different countries and where can you give the viewers a little spin around of where you are, because you're really in the middle of the country sort of thing, aren't you? There we go. So there's a little town in Nigeria, right?
Yeah. Sure.
A bit hard to see it, but anyway, there you go. That's the real deal right there with Frank. Hey, so Frank, how can we get in touch with you? Through obviously Business Profit Lab, one of our businesses, but you got a direct. What are your details, mate, for connecting?
On Twitter, my name is Black Fusion. On Twitter, my name is Black Fusion, and
Fusion?
Yeah. And also on LinkedIn, my name is Frank Emesinwa.
Yep,
Frank
as spelt down on the bottom of our screen here. There's a little name tag. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, and also on Instagram, Frank Emesinwa. And on Facebook, it's also Frank Emesinwa. So yeah, that's how you can get in touch with me. And for my email address, it's frankemesinwa@gmail.com. So yeah, that was it.
Awesome, mate. Awesome.
Thank you,
buddy. It's such a pleasure having you on the show, and also it's just awesome to be able to work with you going forwards. I'm really excited about what we can do together, and although this is not just a plug for the business and what we do at Business Profit Lab, you're just such a unique individual. You're such a, your mindset is freaking awesome. I love it, and love what you're doing and the way you look at life. So yeah, well done, buddy. You're going to be incredibly successful. I have no doubt about that.
Amen. Yeah. Thank you, G.
All right, buddy. We'll leave it there. Take care. We'll see you soon.
That was awesome. Keep optimizing your health, mindset, and business. Be awesome and make business awesome.